I've met up with Marc here at CES. Marc, I spent some time yesterday on the Siemens Mobility booth. What's going on with Siemens and mobility here in the US?
Well, we're growing quite a bit. 40 of the top 100 cities in the United States still don't have any rail infrastructure at all. So we have a lot of opportunity here just in the United States. Canada is doing the same thing as well.
Right.
So the difference between us and a lot of the other companies in the United States is that we do both road and rail. And so on the road side, a lot of people are using ATMS and coming out with some of the newer technologies.
Okay.
And so as we upgrade the cities around the world, it's a pretty exciting time for us.
Now, one of the things, and I'm not in the, it wasn't the topic that I was spending a lot of time. I spend a lot of time on the energy side. But when I saw what you're doing with the mobility operating system and being
Right.
able to take the various pieces, the traffic planning, the rail planning,
Right.
but take it to the next level in terms of, as an end customer can just go, I get an app and I go, I want to go from here to there. And it goes, well, you can get a scooter from here, an Uber to there, a tram to there, something to the other
Right.
thing. And it's all seamless. Now, there's a huge amount of technology under the covers, but the ability to just be able to deliver that is I find that fascinating.
Right. Well, the mobility operating system, mobility as a service, the software side of it, whatever you want to call it, it's really developing fast, and it's for that last mile that's the most important piece. It's pretty
Okay.
easy to get on a train or an Uber in the middle piece, but it's the bike and it's whatever it may be at the other ends of it that help. And we're moving to some new cities where we're developing apps to give them the full length of it, whether it be a bike to an Uber to a train back to an Uber, and a bike to get home. But we're covering it all. It's fun right now.
But it was one of the topics that came up in the session on Monday was around, well, for this to work, the customer has to have a seamless experience. So if I'm using a scooter and I'm using the train and I'm using an Uber, I don't want to be jumping in and out of 3 apps and paying them all separately.
Right.
But your
It's
infrastructure,
seamless with
it's
ours.
seamless, so it
In
all
fact,
happens under the covers.
You don't even have to pull your phone out of your backpack. It can just scan you as you walk on. So depending on what type of mode it is, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, technology is developing fast there, and we're spending a lot of money on the R&D side to help our customers there.
And obviously coming from the energy side, all I was thinking of was that, oh wow, hang on a second. I saw a demo yesterday where in Berlin, taking publicly available real-time data using SIM cards, so you know where the population is right now. So you can then start planning who needs transport to go where. You then start tying that back into the energy grid planning stuff, so the distribution company knows where they need the
Right.
kilowatts, where they need to put energy storage, it's blah, blah, blah. You tie all that together and it's like, wow, this stuff is coming together.
Right.
Now, the other piece that was an aha moment for me was here at CES and in the last couple of years, all about autonomous vehicles. And I'm a big fan of LiDAR and all the technology in the cars. But it hadn't dawned on me the capabilities you have with the existing infrastructure. So you guys are putting LiDAR and cameras and all sorts of air pollution sensors and on light poles. So you can have you know what's going on in a street long before the car turns up. Now, whether it's autonomous or not. And you can use all that in the traffic planning as well. That's a huge competitive advantage.
We put these roadside units, is what we call them, RSUs, up, and from those we can run all kinds of algorithms. The intersection becomes smart when we do it. But we have a customer in Tampa, Thea, that we've done a connected vehicle project with. So not autonomous vehicle, but connected vehicle. And I think they're becoming one of the smarter cities in the world, where we can send messages to drivers that they're going the wrong direction, that there's a wreck ahead, whatever it may be. And so the intersections are getting smarter, and the cities are getting smarter at the same time when we do both of those.
And as you say, I think it's the connected car. Yeah, the autonomous vehicles are all the cool buzzword,
Right.
but it's going to take a while, right? A lot of stuff to do there. But in my existing car, I can tie into this, and I saw what you were doing was with Aimson, the
Correct.
company, and the ability to it's like digital twin for traffic networks.
It is.
What happens if there's an accident over here? What's the best way to reroute? How do I dynamically change all the traffic signaling to cope with that in real time? It's like, wow.
Yeah, everything's live now, and you can adjust to the patterns, or to where something bad is happening, or where something opens up. And so technology is rapidly developing in that space, and that's a good company for us. That's going to do a lot of great things.
Hey, cool. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much.